Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Route Twisk, the namesake of this video channel. It is arguably Hong Kong petrolheads' favourite back road. As you can see from the map, Route Twisk runs from Tsuen Wan in the south to Shek Kong in the north. There is even an airfield in the Shek Kong Valley, marked in yellow. It runs over Tai Mo Shan, or Big Fog Mountain, 957 meters tall. It was named for the initials of the two places it links, Tsuen Wan and Shek Kong. Legend has it was a misprint of the identification Route Twisk TW/SK in a construction project document. In the late 1940s, Route Twisk was built for military use. The Hong Kong government successfully acquired the road from the British forces and opened it to the public on the 25th of May 1961. You could say it's the same as Cheddar Gorge or Cat and Fiddle in the UK or Angeles Crest Highway in the US. Well, after a morning of madness, I think it's time to leave for breakfast. Been 2 accidents, Thankfully, just relatively minor. It's a man taking his birds for a walk. It's quite an Asian thing, that. So I'm not into that scene, but my understanding is, you know, they bring their pet whatever bird, you know, usually fairly rare, importantly the ones that sing, you know, and they bring it to their yum cha and dim sum, and they would always sit in the park and natter and let their birds, you know, compete against one another, see who sings better. Anyway, yeah, I think it's quite a healthy hobby. Anyway, here on the left, so on the right, it's a gun club. So we're not allowed guns in Hong Kong, but they do have a gun club, and with very, very strict rules about where you store your gun, where you store your ammunition. I don't think you're allowed to even store any ammunition off club premises. And your gun, you may take it home, but the police are required to come around to check its security. You know, you have to have very high caliber gun cabinet, locks, etc. It leads up to the tallest mountain in Hong Kong, 957 meters above sea level. Yeah, winter up the top definitely can get below zero. A couple of years ago, it was like the coldest day in 60 years or something like that. It was down to, I think, less than -5. And unfortunately, that Saturday there was this ultra marathon race, and the runners weren't prepared for the cold, you know, and a lot of them were like stranded with hypothermia. But the ambulances couldn't get up there because the roads are just like ice. You could barely walk. You couldn't walk, actually. You had to stick to the grass and the mud to get any kind of traction. And not to mention, believe it or not, there was a traffic jam at 6:30 in the morning, no, 5:30 in the morning on a Sunday. Being Hong Kong, people don't see frost or ice. It's quite a rare phenomenon. So something to do, you know. So people, you know, all rushed out, and yes, traffic jam in the countryside. Top of Tai Mo Shan at the moment, and it is definitely below zero. You see ice on the trees here, and surprisingly, a traffic jam. So we're getting to the bottom of the hill now. This is Chun Wan. Traditionally, and still is, an industrial area, although industry has mostly moved out to China, where real estate is cheaper. Not necessarily labor anymore, because living standards in China has increased, you know, quite substantially over the years. So I guess industry, whatever remains, it's fairly high value add, not the old plastic flower, not the sweatshops of the old. And a lot of the old industrial buildings where zoning permits, they will you know, pay a premium so that they can change the land use to commercial, something like that. And so, yeah, you see some pretty flashy grade A looking office buildings around here, which used to be industrial buildings. See on the left, logistics. On the right, Goodman, also logistics. I guess it's like anywhere in the world now. Logistics, especially with the COVID and e-commerce, logistics is playing a more and more important role. So I used a bicycle trick this morning. Shoved a stack of newspapers in the front of my chest. Yeah, definitely makes a big difference. MTR. You see on the right our container terminal, Kwai Chung. Pretty impressive actually, the size of the ships that come and dock here to offload. Really impressive. And get a better shot from above. You see it right in front of us as Hong Kong Island. I talked about the goalpost to the Victoria Harbour. So you see in front there, that's the ICC, 118 stories. And in front of this direction, that's the FCC, or IFC, I beg your pardon, that's 88 stories. So, Route Twisk, with a K, is actually a road. But could it also be a metaphor for life? Twists and turns, ups and downs, trials and tribulations. Life is not a straight line. Thank you for watching. Let's continue to explore Hong Kong. I will mix it up a bit in the next episode and go around to show you Hong Kong Island itself. Thank you. See you later.